Hello my dudes, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be totally honest. We're just gonna do a chatty little video. I kind of wanted to talk through our villagers that we currently have on this island and then the dreamies that we're wanting to have. I think a lot of people find our channel via our like villager hunting videos or live streams, so we're very like villager focused here. And so I kind of just wanted to make a dedicated video talking about our villager plans because, you know, a lot of people ask, a lot of people have questions, and also because I like talking about villagers. Also, just to be totally transparent, I did not have a video ready for this week. It's kind of last minute, kind of a little chaotic, but like, it's fine. We're just gonna have a little chat. Before anything else though, Isabel did announce that we had a campsite visitor, so I do want to go and check to see who is staying at our campsite. Just kidding, I forgot I need a ladder. I flattened this part of the island yesterday. I flattened like the whole campsite area. I still have the incline here that leads to nowhere, and then the campsite over here is just kind of on a cliff by itself. I didn't know where I wanted to like move it yet, so I kind of just kept it there, but I don't have a ladder in my pockets, so I'm gonna go back to my house real quick, grab a ladder, and then we'll see who is staying in the campsite. Okay, we grabbed a ladder. Let's go back and see who is visiting Waffleaf today. I'm not prepared in the slightest for a video. It's been kind of like a crazy week. I didn't have anything filmed or edited. Normally by this time, right now it's Thursday. I'm filming this on Thursday evening. And normally I already have a video filmed and edited by now, and sometimes even posted. So we're very late. I don't know. We're just gonna play the game. That's chill? That's fine. I hope so. Ooh, is this Sylvia, I think? Yes, Sylvia. And of course, we're gonna name the baby because I hate that they don't have names. So it's Sylvia and, I was gonna say Sylvana. Sylvia and, for some reason I thought Julio. So it's Sylvia and Julio. I just realized that's my grandma's name and Julio's her firstborn. Anyway, I'm not gonna be taking her. She's not our fairy core dreamie. But I do have some dreamy news. I know not everybody watches our live streams, so if you don't, then you might not know we've been looking for Julian for quite a bit now. We've kind of been looking for him like tentatively ever since we started fairy core hunting. I just kind of wanted to like feel him out first, but he never showed up on an island. So we started a little hunting series where we were looking specifically for Julian. He took 27 million years to show up, but he is here on Waffleaf. I passed his house earlier. I don't remember if he was home, but we did finally get him this week on our live stream. No, he's not home, but look at his house. It's gorgeous. I love it. So Julian, who was he's gonna be our only smug, I think, for this version of Waffleaf, and I'm very excited that he's here. I honestly wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about him once he was here. I feel like that happens all the time where I'll pick a dreamie and then I move them onto Waffleaf and I don't end up liking them as much as I initially anticipated. Also, peep him singing in the background. We'll go take a look in a sec, but I love him. I don't know what it is about him, but like seeing him just walk around the island makes my heart so happy. Julian, keep singing. Top of the evening to you. What's the latest? Tell us what's going on. There's nothing like summer on Waffleaf. I'm just basking in it, Sanner. Love that for you, Julian. So Julian was one of our main dreamies for the island, along with Mary. I feel like we spent quite a bit of time hunting for her as well. Let me show you my map real quick, just so we can see who actually is on the island, who's gonna stay, who's gonna leave. Meringue's staying, Pico's staying, Etoile is staying. However, if she asks to move while I'm like time traveling to like villager hunt, I will let her leave because we have her Amiibo. So we'll always move her back here. So she is going to have a permanent home here, but she might like temporarily move, you know? Judy obviously staying. I love her. She's probably one of my favorite snooties. Brasher's leaving. He was an autofill. Derwin, I hunted for him on Discord. Subtle little plug for our Discord server if you're 13 and older. Link is in the description. But I hunted for him on a Discord stream the other day, and I took him because I needed a lazy villager, and he kind of fits like the fairy core theme. Like he's like a little, you know, blue guy. He's cute. I don't know. But I remembered there's somebody else I want for lazy instead. So he's probably gonna move. Mary is obviously staying. Julian obviously staying. So glad he's here. Tank and Fauna are both going to move out. So basically we're gonna be replacing Rasher, Derwin, Tank, and Fauna. And I think I now have a more, or at least a bit of a more solidified dreamy hunting list that I want to kind of focus on. And the first one that I'm really looking forward to getting is Megan. I think she's adorable, and I think she's really underrated. I don't see a lot of people have her on their islands. I don't see a lot of people talk about her very often. So I want to talk about her. I want to, you know, I just think she's so pretty. She fits so well for fairy core, and I think she'll blend in quite well with the rest of our villagers on Waffleaf. The jock villager that I'm wanting for this island is Bam. I was having a hard time trying to decide what jock I wanted. So I was scrolling through the jock villager list, and Bam, obviously, Bam's always been a villager who stuck out to me. He's just such a cutie. I remember in the very, very beginning of the game, I was villager hunting. I don't think I even had a YouTube channel yet. I think it was just like, I was playing the game, and I saw Bam, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, I've never seen anybody talk about him. Like, he is so underrated too. I think he'll fit really well. I also only want one jock on the island, and if there's going to be any jock, I think Bam is the one who's going to like fit the T the best, you know? Choosing a lazy villager is probably the hardest in terms of like trying to find a fairy core one that fits. The lazies that everyone typically suggests when you have a fairy core island are Sherb and Bo, but for this island, like the villagers that we're going to be taking in, I don't want to take any repeat villagers, like anyone that's already lived here on Waffleaf before, and both Bo and Sherb have lived here. So because they were already residents here, I don't want to have them again. So I was kind of just like, I have no idea what lazies will work for fairy core. I don't know who we want. I don't know anything at all. That's why I ended up taking Derwin, because I just kind of like settled and panicked when we were villager hunting. And I was like, you know what? He's cute. Let's try him out. And then I remembered that I really wanted Mo. I think he reminds me of the Cheshire Cat, and I love him so much. I think he's such a cutie. I love him. And he's like the perfect color for this version of Waffleaf as well. So I was like, why not try Mo? I was also thinking maybe Bones. He's more of like a neutral villager. Somebody said he was more farm core too, and I do agree. I think he definitely fits other aesthetics a little bit better than fairy core, but I think if we give him the right clothing, you know, he can blend in. I believe in Bones. I'm also thinking of maybe having 2 lazy villagers here on the island. I originally wanted to do one of every species. However, I'm not a fan of sisterly villagers, and I don't know of any sisterly villagers that I think would fit our theme. So I probably won't have a sisterly, which means we could have 2 lazies. Or I might add another snooty into the mix, because I'm also really, really want to try Cleo. I think she's gorgeous. When I tell you she's one of the prettiest villagers, like look at her. She's adorable, like stunning, 10 out of 10. I think her walking around with Julian would be pretty cute. I know I said this was more of like a solidified list, but I guess it's not, because that's too many villagers. They won't all fit on Waffleaf. I feel like if we had just like 15 villager plots, that'd be perfect. So yeah, real quick, let's just go over again our final list for Fairy Core Waffleaf once they, you know, obviously once we move them in. But it's going to be Meringue, Pico, Etoile, Judy, Julian, Mary, so that's 6. And then we're going to have Bam, Megan, Mo, and either Bones or Cleo. And I think that's going to be like our final little population. Why is my brain not working? Final countdown. I'm struggling so hard right now. Those are our final villagers for Waffleaf. I don't know what I'm saying. That's gonna be our little list of people who we're gonna have move here, and that's all I have to say about that. I can't talk anymore. I'm done. All right, so like I said, this was a very short, chatty video. I kind of just wanted to update you guys about our villagers. Sorry this wasn't a more exciting video. I promise we'll come back with some more exciting content. I really want to film another Nookazon video, so I'm planning to do that within the next week or so stay tuned for that. We'll also continue playing Wild World. If you haven't seen our first little episode of that, make sure to check that out. And also, I'm down to do some Squishmallow hunting again, you know, change up the content a little bit, so be on the lookout for that as well. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe and take care. Bye!